your newest Toronto Maple Leaf left winger, Mr. Matt Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Matt, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, guys. How are you?
Good. Thanks for doing this. Where are you this morning?
I'm actually out east in the Hamptons in New York. Obviously, it's 4th of July here in the U.S. My girlfriend's family has a lot of people at the house celebrating. So, big day for the Americans.
Yes, easy with the fireworks. Hey, Matt, you got 4 years here. We need all of your fingers.
Yeah, I don't play with that stuff.
Well, listen, appreciate you doing this. And I know your father-in-law, or future father-in-law, maybe, we'll see. We had him on not long ago, Boomer Esiason, and he kind of hinted that you would be a great fit for the city of Toronto or any team that you play for. Obviously, mixed emotions leaving New York. We'll get to that in just a second. But must be happy to have this done and know where you're going to spend the next 4 years.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Like you said, it was a hard decision at the end of the day. I was prepared as much as I possibly could to head to July 1st and head to free agency, but you still have that little bit of a pit in your stomach. I spent a long time in New York, and to be honest with you, it's where I grew as a person and as a player. So it's hard to leave. Obviously, I have a lot of friendships, a lot of people I've grown relationships with on Long Island, but excited for the new chapter in my career and heading to Toronto, which is obviously an amazing city, amazing organization, and couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, take us through the process, because obviously you signed very quickly. And how many other teams were you talking to? Was Toronto where you wanted to be?
Yeah, I had multiple calls throughout the week, and I actually didn't talk to Toronto until the morning of July 1st, and was able to talk to Lou and Mike on the phone and kind of get a good feel of the direction they're heading. And obviously, the management there and the coaching staff is probably the best, arguably the best in the league. And I'm just excited for the opportunity to play under those guys. And I think Mike Babcock demands a lot from his players. I think he's a hard coach, and that's not something to be afraid of. I think he gets the best out of you, and as a player, you're always looking to expand and get better and bring more to your game. And I think that's something I'm looking forward to. I know it's not easy. I know you got to work hard to earn his trust as a player, and I know he demands a lot from you, from what I understand. But I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm excited to get to work and hopefully be a big part of the Maple Leafs.
Matt, when they signed you, everybody was talking about how you're very hard to play against. What makes you so hard to play against?
I think I'm tenacious. I think I'm a physical player. I get it in the forward check. I hunt the puck down and really just try to cause havoc and open up space for my line mates. Obviously, with a young, talented team, I think that's something that the Maple Leafs have lacked over the last few years. But I think I can kind of mold in nicely with all the young talent they have. I think they're going in the right direction. Obviously, they're a young team that just got a very good player in Austin Matthews, and going through a bit of a rebuild. But with Lou Lamoriello, Brian Shanahan, and Mike Babcock, I can't see that rebuild going too long. I think it's going to be a quick turnaround. They got a lot of great people, a lot of brains behind the bench and in the management, and I can't see the Leafs struggling for long. So excited to, like I said, get to work and hopefully be a part of something special.
Matt Martin, our guest, he has just signed a 4-year deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he will be here, I imagine, the start of training camp. Have you spent a lot of time? I know you played some hockey with Steven Stamkos, so you spent some time in Sarnia. You're a good Windsor kid, which is nice to hear. Joe Siddall was talking about yesterday during the Blue Jays broadcast. And obviously this is your home province, but what is it that made your decision for you? Obviously, talking to other teams and the Toronto Maple Leafs not being the one organization that you had other choices, but what was it that made the choice? Was it coming home, or was it the fact that you get a chance to grow and play for, as you said, maybe one of the best coaches in the NHL?
I think it's a combination of both. One, I think Toronto is a beautiful city. It's a great place to play hockey. I always compare it to the New York Yankees. Obviously, I have the Yankees right down the road here in New York, and that's a prestigious organization. And I think Toronto is on par with that. And then you look at the family aspect. I'm very close to home, but at the same time, I'm not too close to home. Where
people come over when they're not invited, right?
Exactly. You got every single person, coming out of the woodwork, possibly asking for tickets. And I don't think people do it on purpose, but I don't think they understand that we don't get everything for free either. So, you're far enough away. I go 3 hours away from home where you're not too close. You're far enough, but like I said, I can see my family. I can see people that are close to me pretty well whenever I want. And that's important, obviously. For the last 7 years, I haven't got to see them as much possibly I'd like to. And then you go to the coaching aspect, like I mentioned before, as players, as athletes, you're always looking to get better. You're always looking to expand. And I really do believe Mike Babcock's one of, if not the best in the business behind the bench. So he demands a lot. He expects a lot from you. But that's not something to be afraid of. That's something you got to kind of own this opportunity and take everything he's telling you in and really try to expand your game and make the best of it.
Matt, we know you're now former teammate John Tavares maybe wasn't the biggest fan of moving from Long Island to play in Brooklyn. What were some of those challenges playing there?
The commute could be hard. But I think we got at the same time, so used to playing at Nassau Coliseum where we practiced there every day. We played there every day. I lived 5 minutes away from the arena. I'd wake up at 4 o'clock and be there by 4:15 on game day. Those things were very simple. You start, you get 40 minutes away on a train. You start flirting with trains being canceled, traffic. Those things can be difficult, but we adapted to it, honestly. It was hard to get used to at first, but we had a very good home record. To complain about the little bit of commute we had is a tough thing for me to do. I enjoyed my time in Brooklyn, enjoyed my time with the Islanders. Obviously, I think the Coliseum was more ideal for all of us, but at the same time, you make do with what you got. Barclays Center is a beautiful facility, and I know guys start to adapt to how to make the commute work for them best.
Matt Martin, our guest, the newest Toronto Maple Leaf here for 4 years. Next year, could you do me a favor and drag Tavares up here too? Could you do that?
I'm not going to answer that one. He's a pretty loyal guy. He's a fantastic player. So he'll have a lot of suitors. If it comes to that, I'm sure the Leafs will do their best to get him there. But that's not a question I really want to get involved in.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. Hey, listen, I know you're busy, and you go spend time with your family. Enjoy your long weekend, and say hi to your dad, or your father-in-law for us. He's on the show from time to time. He's a good man. Appreciate you doing this. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
Take care.